How can you take your dealer website to the next level? What are some tactics that you can do right now to get more leads online and make your website stand out in today's crowded marketplace? Find out right here on Pistons and Pixels. Hi everyone, and welcome to Pistons and Pixels, the digital marketing show for auto dealers like you. For every 100 customers that walk through those showroom doors of yours, 2,500 potential customers visit your virtual showroom online. That's a lot of first impressions you didn't even know you needed to make. But fear not, good people of the interweb. Here to help us make sense of all this is Roger Dunbar, VP of Marketing at Trader Corporation. Roger.
Ed.
How you doing?
I'm doing very well.
Fantastic. Thanks a lot for taking the time to talk to us.
My pleasure.
From your professional standpoint, what are three very important things that dealers need to keep in mind when they're thinking about their own website?
You know, the first thing is to keep the website design, I think,
as clean and simple and straightforward as possible. So you want to make sure that it's linked to some kind of a back-end control center or some kind of a tool that will tell you where you're getting your consumers from, what they're doing on your site, and whether or not they're converting. And the third piece is really the single purpose of that website is to convert the customer to a lead for a car. So you want to make sure that that process of going through the website and getting to the cars is as easy as possible.
But what would be a couple of things that dealers need to avoid?
The single worst thing you can do is try to distract the person from the job they're there to do, which is find the car they want to buy. I think number two is really not understanding who your consumer is and what they're looking for. I think the third thing is changing the design too often. You want to kind of keep a consistent design and look.
Talk to us a bit about mobile. How are people using it now? There's
actually three kinds of shoppers. Those that hate mobile, never use it, they only use desktop. Then you've got the mobile-only users. And then you've got the group that's comfortable moving back and forth.
Right.
So it's important to understand there are three segments. They're all trying to shop for a car, but in many cases, the desktop is still the place where they're doing their deep research. So it's understanding what the devices are used for and the type of consumer that uses one more than the other.
How big a role would you say video would play into web design?
If you can deliver the content in video form, the engagement is exponentially higher.
In your experience, what are some of the biggest misconceptions that people have when trying to make their own website?
I think the biggest misconception is that it's a design exercise.
Okay.
You know, it's just about making it look pretty. It's like painting on a piece of canvas. There's only so much canvas to paint on. You only have so much room to do something with. So every choice you make, a great painter, every choice they make is there for a reason. They choose a color for a reason. They choose an image for a reason. And that's the way you have to approach building a website. It has to be purpose-driven. There has to be a rationale for why it is you're doing what it is you want to do.
We know nobody really knows the answer to this anyways, but what would you say is the future for websites?
I think as websites are being made to build and maintain much more easily, I think websites will continue to be a very important part of the experience. But really at the end of the day, you have to, what consumers are getting used to is being able to do whatever they want to do whenever they want to do it. It's getting used to the idea that we're going to constantly have to adapt the creation of our experience for our consumer.
And with all that in mind then, what if we're talking specifically about dealer sites? What would be next for them?
For dealer sites, I think, we talked a little bit about video and the importance of video. I think to the extent that you can embed more higher engagement vehicles like video is going to be better. I think that really the evolution is the ability to take the data as people come in, as consumers come into your site, and take that and adapt the experience for the next round of consumers that come in. So building almost real-time type experience for consumers.
Great, and we're very happy that you took the time to chat with us today,
It's been a lot of fun.
Thank you so much.
Anytime.
So there you have it. It's about a nice, crisp, simple website design that only includes the most important information. Make sure your contact and address information are prominently displayed so people can find you. Make it simple for visitors to navigate and easily find exactly what they're looking for. And absolutely, positively, without a doubt, have a mobile-friendly version of your website, because the number of visitors to your site from their mobile devices is increasing daily. Well, that's all we have the time and budget for now. If you're looking for more information, please check out my website at pistonsandpixels.com and be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel for upcoming episodes in this series. Good night and good selling.